Two trades today, both on Euro USD. The first one was a clean setup that took a turn for the worse, and the second was a textbook setup. I'm going to walk you through both of them, the loss, the win, and what I took from the day. So I started the morning the same way I always do, marked the 4-hour range on Euro USD, high and low of the first 4-hour candle of the day, New York time. So now I drop down to the 5-minute chart and I watch price move around inside the range, then it pushed below the range low. The candle closed underneath it. Don't ever make the mistake of thinking a wick open through is good enough. I always wait for a full candle close outside the range. The next candle closed back inside the range. There was my confirmation. What had just happened was a classic liquidity grab. Price dipped below the range low, swept the stop losses sitting under that level from everyone who was already long, and it snapped back inside. That reversal back inside the range was my signal to go long. Then I checked the MACD before doing anything else. It was positive, so momentum was pointing up, lining up perfectly with the long trade. I took my entry on the close of the candle back inside the range, stop loss at the low of the breakout candle, take profit at 2 hours as always. Price started moving up right away, looked good for a few candles, then the momentum just died. Price then started to move sideways and slowly back down. The candles here started to get very choppy. I could tell the tide had shifted. It broke the low of the breakout and stopped me out. The market just didn't follow through. I closed it, journaled it, and kept watching the chart. The range was still active and the day wasn't over, but this was a $400 loss. Annoying, but clean. Then later on in the day, the same 4-hour range was still active. I just zoomed out a bit. Price had been drifting outside the range after the first stop out, and then it started climbing back toward the range low. I'd seen this setup before. The market sometimes retests the same level twice in a session, and the second test can be even cleaner than the first. Then the next candle closed back inside the range. The same sequence played out, another long signal. So I checked the MACD. It was still positive. Momentum was still pointing up despite the dip. At this point, I had a decision to make. I'd already been stopped out once on the same setup from the same level. Taking it again meant trusting the process over the frustration of the first loss. My entry went here on the close back inside the range, stop at the low of the breakout, target at 2 hour, same structure as the first trade. This time it looked the same as the first time, so I was a bit worried. Price pushed up from my entry and then started consolidating right here in this area. It looked a bit choppy, I won't lie, but I don't ever interfere with the trade. Once I place it, I let the trade breathe. Then, as we can see, the buyers took full control and we started to get these huge green candles. It hit the 2 hour target and closed. I sat there for a moment and just took it in. That was the trade. After the morning I just had, digging myself out of a hole on a valid setup, sitting through the frustration of having to reload on the same level, that trade paid for all of it and then some. $13,000 in profit. Of course, these results are not typical. So the thing about today that I keep coming back to is the second trade. Not because of the money, obviously the money is nice, but because of what it took to get there. I had just been stopped out on the same level, the same setup from the same market, and then it set up again, and I had to decide whether I was going to trust the process or just let the first loss decide for me. Most people don't take that second trade, and I understand why. Getting stopped out once already makes the next trade for the day a bit more tense, but this is my rule. If I lose $900 on the day or I take 3 losing trades, then I'm done. But the setup was valid, the rules were met, the MACD was still positive. There was no actual reason not to take the trade, just the emotional residue of the first loss. And if I'd let that make the call for me, then I would have walked away down $400 instead of up $12,000. That's the real edge when it comes to trading, not the strategy. The strategy is just the tool. The edge comes from being able to execute this tool consistently, even when you start the day with a loss. And of course, this is as good as time as any to remind you guys that these results are not typical. Also, if you're at the point where you're ready to start putting in the reps and getting started with trading, Exness is a solid platform, great for beginners, and honestly there's no barrier to entry. You can get started with as little as $10 and build from there. The link will be in the description below and in the pinned comment if you want to check it out.